What is going on, guys? This is JoJo24, and today I'm showing you guys a video on just Minecraft tips and tricks on how to become a better PvPer. So in this video, I'll be going over the basics, the swords, the armor, and the potion that you should be using while you're PvPing. So first off, if you want to become a better PvPer, what you want to learn is the critical hit. Basically, it's a hit just as you're falling, you hit them. It does almost twice as much damage. And when it's performed correctly, you should see those little like star X things pop up around the other player. So when I get hit with a stone sword, I take 2.5 hearts and watch as he hits me with the critical hit. See, that did 3 hearts. It's a bit more than 2.5. It's not double. I don't know why I said double, but it'll help up. It'll add up over time, and I might give up 2 hearts. The next tip is, it's called the block. You want to block and hit at the same time. So you want to block and click at the same time. It should do like that. So you can hit someone and you can block and hit at the exact same time. It's really useful, and it'll help you with your PvP. And blocking is really helpful because it should do 2.5 hearts with the stone swords, and as in blocking, just watch. As it only does 1.5. That's like 1 less heart. That's 40%, 30% less damage, and as you're critical hitting and blocking and doing a block hit, it's gonna really help you out when you PvP. Right now, we're gonna start off with the swords now. So on your sword, if you want to get the best sword possible, you need sharp 5 and fire 2. Now, knockback 2 is it's something you could use and might not use, depends on your preference. But I like to use it when you're in like an enclosed space like this, so you can hit them right into the walls, and it really helps because they get trapped and they get stuck. But if you're like in the wilderness PvPing, like on a faction server or something, I would not recommend knockback, because then when you hit them, they get away from you. So, and also I want to mention that sharpness, just getting sharpness 1 on a sword, it doesn't really help out the sword that much. Everyone says it does, but it really doesn't. Pro tip right there. So next up is the armor. What I recommend is just full prot 4. But if you're facing out with a fire 2 sword, like anyone is really good like that, I like to use the fire protection 4 helmet because it really helps out with taking off the fire. So watch as he hits me with his sharp 5 fire 2 sword. I want full protection 4. See, he's on half heart, 1 heart, 1 heart, and this fire stays for a while. Gets me down to 1.5 sometimes, and 1.5 again, and leads me to a 1.5 and 1 heart. It does. And when I put on this helmet here, and then as he hits me, it does 1 off the start and just stays at 1 and never goes up and down, just ends it, and the fire goes away a lot faster. And that's why I like to use the fire protection 4 a lot more than the just plain protection 4. And also, I would not recommend using like thorns, because thorns, it doesn't really help that much. I find it might do half a heart after you get hit like 5 times. It's not that helpful at all. And like the projectile protection and blast protection, when you're PvPing, you don't need it at all. That's what I find. So yeah. And lastly is the potions. I like to use these 3 types of potions. Number 1 is potion swiftness. I like the 8 minutes one because you don't need a speed 2, because all you gotta do is just be that much faster than your opponent. If you're ever in trouble, you can just run off. So that's why I like to use speed. Strength is just a beast. It's like twice as much at least damage. You can just kill people instantly. Not instantly, but strength is really helpful. I like to use strength. And these flash potions of poisons. These are just the biggest pussy way out of a PvP battle. Basically, you can just splash them on anything. They're poisoned. They're down to like 1 heart for like a long time. You can just hit them once, they're dead. It's just really pussy. Like, it's the easiest thing to ever just hit people with it. Because look at this. Look, I'm flashing on this chicken. Like, they're getting poisoned. Instead poisons too. They're getting poisoned really fast. And then they're at half a heart. Boom, 1 hit. Boom, 1 hit. Like, that's pretty much what you do on people. It's really simple, and that's why I like to use these 3 types of potions. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you with PvPing, and see you guys next time.